What's up, Death? It's all good in the hood. What are you on, Awesome? What are you playing on? Hey, dude, what's up, man? How you doing tonight, buddy? Xbox One. Zomph, what's up, dude? What you up to, bro? Yeah, I don't normally play with people I don't know. But I haven't known for a while. But I appreciate the offer there. All the ARC servers are full. Dudes, you can have that, bro. You can have it. I'm telling you. You need to talk your brother into going on your own server. You wouldn't have to wait for anything. Whoops. What am I doing here? I gotta remember these flipping buttons. There it is. That ain't what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, man, you gotta. That stinks, man. But I'm gonna be getting me a gun. 2 long rifles. I have one for sniping, and then I'm gonna get me a trank dart. A long rifle for trank shooting trank darts. Done with this narco jazz. Or the trank arrows, I mean. They're more powerful and they do less damage. I killed a level 20. What's up, Fantastic? Fantastic in the house. Y'all need to stand up and salute. Fantastic's in the house. What's up, man? If I was to play I would help you. I know you would, dude. Appreciate it, man. That's what I'm saying you'd say right there. So I appreciate that offer, man. Hey, look, man, there ain't nothing better than there ain't nothing better than having a smiley face other than having two of them. Absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend smoking that, Grabby. Oh, you mean the cutting grass? Okay, yeah. What's up there, Grabby? You doing all right tonight, man? Right? Sorry. Ever since them chicken wings, yeah. My wife got chicken wings last night from Domino's Pizza, man. I don't know. I think they're still hanging about. I think. Did you really? Fantastic? Nuh-uh. Have you played any of it yet? A fantastic new American map. Yeah, I'm sure, man. That sounds like fun. Those things are scary. Domino's Hot Wings, man. They're good now. I mean, I didn't mind the sauce so much. I'm not a real hot type dude that wants to, do the hot wings. Like, that's just not my cup of tea, man. But I'll tell you what. I gotta remember how to use this machine. I like those. It was perfect. Like, after I got done eating the wings, I was dipping my pizza in the sauce in the box there, in that foil that it comes in. So they got some good wings, man. Oh, does it really? Now that's interesting, man. That's interesting. Fantastic. I'm glad to hear it, actually. I'm really glad to hear it. If you got any questions, bro, you know where to find me. Of course, you played it on PC, so you know what you know. And you know where to get the answers, so you don't need my help. But if you do, I'm there for you, man. what? Hold on a second. Wait, what are you talking about? Grabby, what game is that you're talking about? Appreciate that, man. Just bought Fallout 4 since it's on sale. Oh yeah, what is it on sale for, Zonk? They put that on FS15, Grabby? Wow. Interesting. New American map that released this week. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. $49.79? Yeah, my son's he picked up Fallout 3 because I really didn't like. You can tone down the blood and gore a little bit on Fallout 3, so I let him get that. I mean, it's a little better, I guess. I don't know, man. It's like I watch people play it, you know, but I just don't know if I could. I don't know, man. I wanted to get it. I wanted to play it, and I was thinking about getting it when Ark came out. That was actually going to be the game that I was going to get. But Ark came out, and that was it for me. Right, of course. Of course. Krabby, of course. Fallout 4 is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like watching it. It's just I can see me getting into it for a little bit and then getting bored with it. I don't know why. And I know there's a ton of stuff in there, like a ton of hours that you can put into that game. I get it, but I have a hard time sometimes, like, pushing the envelope on games that I play that push that really unrealistic envelope. You know, it just, I don't know, man. Like, about as far as I've gone with that is like Minecraft, you know. And that was only because my kids got into it and they had some really, the PC version is amazing for Minecraft, but I watch people play that, but oh, zombies and ghouls coming after you, and you know, I don't know, man. Like I said, I much rather watch people play it than play it myself. And I definitely can't see spending $50, and that's just me. Like I said, I think it's a very cool game. And I have sat there and watched people play it for like 4 hours before. And so it's not like I don't enjoy it, but I just don't know. I don't know. And that was burning a hole in your pocket, wasn't it, Zomp? Money. I gotta get a game, gotta get a game. It's funny because my wife got me one of those for Christmas too. It's sitting up there in my cupboard. Or in a cupboard, I should say. Oh, that's cool, Grabby. That's cool, man. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I watched the guy today, dude I used to watch a lot, YouTube channel-wise. Slipgator. And he's gone to all metal, and he's into the whole egg thing, doing the hatching and all that kind of jazz, and he went from using the crossbow to the rifles, and they're really working out for him. So I think I'm gonna try going down that road. Put the scope on the sniper rifle, or it's not the sniper rifle, it's actually the long rifle. There is a sniper rifle in there, but it's a multi-fire. It doesn't hit as hard as the long rifle when you use a sniper round in it. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of different stuff on Ark now. I got some great ideas from him. So yeah. Yeah, Mom. If I don't want it. No, I do want it. I just haven't found something to use it on if I don't want it. I have too many to put my time into. I've been playing NHL 16, FIFA 16 recently. Slip is an awesome dude, man. He is amazing. That guy is a trip. Him and Zul'jin, they're awesome. They're the bomb diggity when it comes to Ark, let me tell you. Oh, well, see, there you go. Small world, fantastic. That's awesome, dude. What a quinky dink. Right? That's excellent. Glad to hear it. Yeah, Slipgator's the man when it comes to Ark, let me tell you. Can you, hey, fantastic, do you know, can you paint your stuff on the Xbox One like they do on the computer, or no? Or is that only PC? I'm curious. Paint what? Yeah, you can. Your stuff, dude. You can paint your stuff. Like your armor, your weapons, your animals. Because that's what Slip does. I was just curious. But yeah, Zomp says yes, you can. On Ark, yeah. Guy on my server painted his spikes purple. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be all about that. All of this. Look at all that. What is that stuff called? Oh my god, I forgot what the name. Dude, you know what? It's like I gotta replay this game again for a little while to get my head and my bearings and everything back in Silage. Oh my god, I forgot the word. What in this world? That's it. I'm gonna fire myself right now. I'm officially firing myself. Look at all that silage. I'm liking that. For one row, it's a lot. Oh, hey, there's grinders there, dude. I'll be smashing up my equipment. I'm doing good, Scooter. How are you doing, man? Silage, yeah. Only the animal saddles, really? Well, you know what? That's good. That's good, because I didn't want to do the whole painting the animal thing. I want to do the does it lets you do the armor, right? I can do the armor on myself. Hope I can paint the armor on myself. And the weapons. Or is it? I'll have to check it out, man. I'll have to check it out. Yeah? Playing so much Ark, forgot I play Farm Sim with modern equipment, right? That's right, man. Oh, no, it's decided to stop. Ah, Scooter, that's awful. I hate that, dude, for you. That is no fun. How do I do this? Oh, there it is. I'm forgetting everything, man. Yo, y'all tell this noob how to farm, man. Tell this noob how to farm. You can have my farming stuff, right? Oh. Yeah, but you have to play. They are looking to implement the war paint in the future. Oh, that'll be cool, man. I hope that comes out for the full game. Those guys are awesome over there. I'm sure they will be. Red, you can paint armor. Pretty sure. Okay. I'll check it out. I don't even know how to do it. I'll check it out. But those trank darts are, and listen guys, we can talk farm sim too. It's not, I'm just, but those trank darts are, like I said, they're more powerful and they're less damage. So when you're getting the flyers, you know, it's awesome. And anything else, I mean. But I killed a 25 today, man. Oh god, it irritated me so bad. At a level 25 Argentavis. And it just, I just pulled back too hard on the bow, man, and killed him. So yeah, we going, and darts are expensive. You gotta have charcoal, make gunpowder, blah 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 blah. They're expensive, let me tell you, they're not cheap. You have to take the mammoth out to the fields to harvest. Yeah, I did that. Need a loading Bronto. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, you mean out here. I got you. Oh, that's it. Yeah, but Grabby, you'd have to play. I haven't missed your statement there, but you'd have to play the Xbox One to have my stuff, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're gonna have to come down a notch, man. Mixing Ark with Farm Sim. I got you, dude. I got you. Now, Bronto would be awesome out here. He wouldn't have a whole lot to hit. But, no, I don't recommend getting one in Ark. I really don't. I saw a Slipgator have one in his, in one of his camps, or whatever you want to call them. So that he could move it around and position it in different areas. He had it on a Bronto. He had it on the, it was all his forges and his smithy, his fabricator. They were all up on the platform. And so he could move it around. On his land there, which I thought was pretty neat, but I don't really know. I don't know if he was taking it up to the mountain and loading it up, or what he was. I don't think that's what he was doing. He was using the Argentavis to load it up, but yeah, Brontos are not the thing to have, in my opinion. They are clumsy, they walk into everything, and whoops. They're a pain. Why are you and they take forever to tame, right? Yeah, they're not. In my opinion, they're just not worth it. But the one thing that he did have was that, oh, dang it, I forget the name of it. I call one of my kids down. The big bird with the platform on the back of it. I know you know what it is. Somebody knows what it is. It's not the Plesiosaurus, because I thought that's what it was. That's the thing that's under the ocean. That you can also put a platform on, but that's not it. It's not the Plesiosaurus. It's something else. It was what Drac mentioned last night. How many days to tame a Bronto? Yeah, right? Exactly. But anyways, he had one of those, and he literally lifted up a dude. He lifted up Zul'jin while he was on a mammoth with that bird. He lifted him up off of the ground, and he was harvesting wood and thatch in the air. Zul'jin was on the mammoth. He was on that big bird. And he was flying through the trees. And Zul'jin was actually harvesting wood and thatch off of the trees while he was going through them. Using the mammoth. I was like, now that was pretty interesting. So that you didn't have to worry about harvesting berries while you were doing it at the same time, I guess. But anyways. There it is. See? I don't need to tell you anything fantastic. You already know, brother. There's... You got it, man. But he did say that the spawns were broken for that. Because him, Zul'jin, and somebody else were running around freaking you were on the bomb, Google's the bomb. you were on the ball, Google is the bomb. It was him, Zul'jin, and somebody else that were flying around the map for like an hour. The whole map. No, actually it was half the day, they said. It was a few hours that they flew around. And they found one. And that was after 2 days of looking. But that day they had done it like half the day, and they finally found one. So they are they're really excessively rare, and they said that they thought that it was broken because they shouldn't be that rare. So they started breeding them. They had actually gotten 2 babies. They found another one and they started breeding them. But anyways. Sorry. We're playing Farm Sim. What's the matter with me? You're making me want to play Ark, right? Sorry, man. Sorry. Alright, back on the farm. We're doing wheat here, people. As you can tell. Well, not right at this moment. We're turning live straw into chaff. With the best chaff machine. Or for you hardcore people, forage harvesters in the game. Awesome piece of equipment right here. Love it. And from somebody's suggestion, who was it? Oh God, I want to give him credit. You guys help me out. Who told me about this trailer? Oh, right on the tip of my brain, man. What was this dude's name? I cannot remember to save my life. Anyways, this is the way, this is the best way to, with the Bergman. It's awesome. Oh, I cannot remember his name. It's been a while. I know, right? See, I don't feel so bad now, Fantastic. That's good. I thought it was me. Now I got a fighting chance, man. I got a fighting chance. Oh, this is gonna gnaw at me. It'll come to me, man. It'll come to me. I can see his tag. I just cannot. Oh well. I didn't think of it. This was, whoever it was his idea. So this is the best way to do it, in my opinion. As far as the trailer setups. And even though the Bergman has a PTO on it, this still works it. That's that little yellow thing in front of the trailer. which means stands for PTO stands for power takeoff. Yep, it was the last farm sim. That's right. Yep, you're right. Fantastic. No, you cannot go back in there and watch the stream. Don't you cheat. No, it was 3 or 4 streams ago. 3 or 4 farm sim streams ago. Yeah, Zomp. Yep. That was actually taken at Paris Island with a cut-off half blues jacket. It's in there, bro. I know it. It was the last time I did barley. Yeah, last time I streamed, didn't I do barley? I thought I did barley. I was harvesting over there. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I'll have to check. Dr. Feelgood, what's up, man? Good evening, or good morning to you. How are you doing? It's not there anyway. Oh yeah, that was the one that was lagging so bad. No. You're right, Zomp. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. The one that was lagging so bad is I deleted it. It was so awful. You're right. I was doing canola. You are correct, my friend. I do believe it was the one before that. I was doing canola during the last one, and that thing was awful. I'm doing excellent. Thank you for asking, my friend. Appreciate that. What are you driving? What am I driving? It's called a forage harvester. Forage harvester. Picking up live straw and turning it into chaff, which then you put in your biogas plant and it turns to silage. It's like cut grass. Yeah, you get it. Use this machine. This is the new one. Use this, and I don't recommend doing that because you will end up dumping in one of these trailers. Oh no, they're both full. That's right. See, I just don't like to get in the habit of going past them because I've had them dump in one before, and that's no fun. Let me tell you. It is the new one, the new machines that came with the DLC, the gold edition for the Xbox One. How you doing there, Mr. Antoine Jameson? Welcome to the stream. It's going excellent so far there, Dr. Feelgood. How about you, man? Chaff, that's right, my friend. You haven't played the game in like 2 years? Cool. Yeah, it just came out for this is Sosnovka. The Sosnovka map. I guess it's a legitimate place in Russia, but it's not actually to scale. But I need to go dump this, but I need to move that guy. I'm gonna drive over here. Actually, I need to dump him too. So anyways, it came with the DLC. It's actually a lot cheaper and works just as good as the Krone, in my opinion. Whoa, hold on. It's a little drifting action going on. Whoops. Not that button, this button. Not that button, this button. Oh my goodness. What in the world am I doing tonight? Get a grip, son. Get a grip. Mr. Antoine Jameson and 43 Wilson 43. Thank you very much for those follows, guys. I do appreciate that. Very happy you like the stream enough to follow it. Thank you and welcome. So I'm guessing that dude's full, which is cool. Shouldn't I be doing beats? What's up, Crash? Maybe? How's it going? So happy I took all these trees out of here, man. Made this one big old field. You've been sleeping all day? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, my friend. If I could get to the right vehicle, I'd be doing all right. Here, we'll turn my lights on, man. Only on the road, I'm turning my lights on. Do a little in cab. Remind me of back in the day. On the road again. So my trailer wasn't quite that long. And it definitely wasn't hooked onto the back of that truck like that either. Ah, I hear you, fantastic. Well, word of advice, don't be like me and get in the habit of having one of those every 2 years, because you will change diapers for the next 4.5 years of your life. and you want to shoot somebody in the face. If you decide to have 3. Second and last, I got you. Yeah, I didn't change the first one a whole lot. I think I got into the second year, I think. And then the other 2, it was... Oh, my God. Yeah, it was brutal. Absolutely brutal. I just got it for my PC, so I guess I'll play it. What are we talking about, Scooter? Like, you're like way... Are we talking about Farm Sim now? I hope that's what we're talking about. You'll be back in a few... Oh, that's on Antoine Jamerson. Is that it? No, it's Jameson. It's not Jamerson. Is it? How do you say his name in real life? Is it Jamerson? Anyways, Antoine, take it easy, man. Thanks again for that follow. Hope to see you back in here. Farming sim. Okay, cool. Thought you already had it, Scooter. What the what? Shows you how much I know. Is it? Okay. It's been a long time, man. I watched him when he played Carolina, Chapel Hill, so it's been a long time. I haven't seen him play in the NBA yet. All right, catch you in a while, hopefully. Oh, okay, Scooter. I got you, bro. It's all good, man. I wanted to make sure we were on the same page. Oh, you had it for the Xbox. You just bought it for the computer. Oh, I see. I still enjoy it. I do. And one of these days, I've committed to it. And maybe I need to be committed, but I will end up doing a whole map harvest of this map. And then I will have done all 3. But we will save that insanity for another day. And hopefully it won't take almost 20 hours to do this one like it did the last one. That was quite the brutality, if I do say so myself. Is it really? That's a great deal, man. That's a really good deal. Now that's obviously the base version. Okay. Oh, I gotta go check that other dude. I'm like thinking, where's that other guy at? He's all the way down the other end of the field. Oops. Fantastic. What's the question mark? Oh, you're killing me, dude. Killing me. Killing me. What? Yeah, basement, and the New Holland loader pack. Oh, for the PC. I got you, Scooter. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't make that part of it, man. What is going on now, all of a sudden? Yeah, you're right, Crash. I forgot about that. Yeah, for next time. Right. Not next time, but sometime. Oh, you get the gold expansion and the New Holland for 17. Oh, that's a good deal, man. What's your name on Xbox One? What's up, Mad Truck 89? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Mad Truck 89. How you doing? I don't normally play with people that I don't know. Just to throw that out there. So you gotta have a proper introduction, man. You just, you know. Bam! What you think on you? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like you walk. I don't know. I consider it more real life like thing. You know, when you come up and you meet somebody, you just like, hey man, what car you drive? Hey man, what's your dog's name? Anyways, dude, it's USMC space 2111 space LSG, my friend. That's what it be. I missed a follow by who? Biggie? What? What you letting me? Oh, look at that. I did. Biggie 47,462. My bad, man. Look, I've stopped the stream. Stop. Look, I stopped. See that? See? Look. All for you, man. Matter of fact, look, I'm even going to do this for you, man. I'm going to shut this off so everybody can hear me because that was wrong, Biggie. Thank you for that follow, my friend. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Very happy that you like the stream enough to follow it. And welcome. And Mad Truck 89. How you doing tonight again? You're unfolding me? Oh my goodness, that's funny. Oh, I got him, Joe. I got him. How you doing, man? I'll give it. But thank you for that follow. Are you gonna unfold me? All right. He's gonna unfold me. All right. Will you unfold me, my friend? Oh God, he's funny. All right. Well, then I unthank you. You've been officially unthanked. Let's see here. How you doing, Joe? Welcome back, man. How you been? Yeah, sorry about that again there, Biggie. If you're still in here, if you're not. But, my bad. I'm about to get unfolded. Oh, some people crack me up, man. I'm doing excellent, Joe. Thank you for asking, man. Appreciate it. Bigfoot, did I miss you? I did miss you. Oh my God, what is going on with me tonight, man? I am losing my cookies here, man. I'm telling you, I'm losing it. Houston, we have a problem. How you doing, Bigfoot? Welcome back, man. How you doing tonight, man? I've been unfolded, man, so I'm a little off right now. All right, I need to get folded back up. I've been unfolded. How do you say that? So forth and soon? 77, how you doing? I do believe you've been in here before. How you doing, man? Welcome back, I think. Just wondering, is your name on Xbox One the same as your stream name? Here? Just put the spaces in there. Fantastic. USMC space 2111 space LSG. And it is in capitals, but I don't think it matters if you put it in there like that. I don't think Xbox, they just want to know, it only recognizes the spaces, really. But yeah. You hate it when you get unfolded, right? You got unfolded too? Right? Right? That's right. Oh. That's funny. He unfolded me. Never in my life. You asked the wrong guy to be your friend? Maybe hey, fantastic. Maybe he needed a friend. I hear you, Scooter. Maybe he needed a friend, man. You know? That could be it. You might not want to unfriend that guy. You might want to check, see how many friends he's got, right? Might be his only friend that hurt his feelings. Sees that you friended him, and then he looks on his friends list and you're gone. You're like, oh man, I didn't even get to talk to the guy, and he unfriended me already. You did? There's a USMC 2111 out there? Oh, that's nice. Yo, Crippler. Yo, Crippler. You gonna hang out for a little while tonight, man? Huh? Joe with the Christmas tree. I get paid $25 a show to be here, so make sure you get yours. Oh my God. Right? Stuff being unfolded is way too... It is, man. That's too funny. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. You made me hit the things, man. Heard this. Bloop. All right, man. You said that. You said that about Ark, and you said I'll be back, and never came back, man. Never came back, Crippler. You left me, man. Just left me. Well, how you doing tonight, buddy? Welcome back. Yeah, you did. Oh, you're having PC issues? All right. All right, man. I don't know. Crippler, do I need to put my feet up, man? I might need to put my feet up. Could be getting deep in here. All right. Benefit of the doubt. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt, man. You get paid every time you get unfolded. Oh, Joe. Gotta get that other harvester, man. I'm ignoring him like the plague. Happy New Year, Ken. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Filled your potato and beets up today? Cool. That's a little bit of work, ain't it? Those can be a pain in the butt. Oh, I'm excellent, Ken. Thank you for asking, man. So anyways, I didn't finish what I was saying to Zomp there. I don't think. Now I just forgot what I was going to finish saying to Zomp. That's bad, man. That's really bad. It's what you call, short-term memory. Is there such a thing as post-traumatic short-term memory? Oh my God, what the heck is wrong with me? I remembered what I forgot that I was going to finish saying to Zomp, and then I went to tell him, and I forgot what I was going to tell him. That's bad, man. That is way uncool. I won't tell my wife about that one. She might want me to go get some pills. You're excited for USA Trucker? Yeah, dude, if I had a wheel, I'd be all over that. I would be all over that, man. I got the old timers. What were we talking about? Shoot. Do I gotta go back and look? You asked me about something. Oh, great demand for silage. Shut the front door. Are you serious? That's funny. We're going to have to check that out in a second. What was I planting every field? No, that wasn't it. Huh. I can't remember what I was going to tell you, bro. Right. Right. That's right. I got unfolded and it was a traumatic. That's it. See? Crash hit it right on the head. Do I think it would be bad with or without the wheel? Well, I just... Listen, man. I want to be able to kick back and drive. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know how it's going to be constantly being... holding that trigger down for excessive periods of time. You know what I'm saying while you're traveling? I don't know, man. I definitely think that it would be more enjoyable with a wheel. That's all I'm saying. And at some point, I'm going to have to do that because I just don't think my hands are going to withstand a whole lot. Wow. This thing, let's see. Sugar, honey. Wait. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Right. That's right. USA. It's a game. As soon as... No way, Bigfoot. Get out of here, man. That's crazy right there. That is very crazy and very coincidental, right? They have cruise control. You know what? That's true. Fantastic. That is true. I don't know. Be released in February? And that's only for... Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. We're only talking for the PC, right? Or is that coming out for the Xbox One also? Alright, there you go. Shut the front door. Well, welcome back, Antoine. How you doing, man? You saw it on Steam, so that would be computer. Unless Death, Mr. Death Metal, paging Mr. Death Metal. Can you give us some information on the Steam box, please? Steam box. $16 or $13? Steam box. So Death has some information on the Steam box. I don't know if he was supposed to be playing video games with his wife. I don't know if he's doing that yet. While he's multitasking. But he saw one at Best Buy, so... Is it Best Buy? Walmart. I can't remember which. My Twitter name? It's the same as this one. Same as this one, Crippler. I got unfolded again, right? Walmart had the Alienware Alpha Steam console. There you go. How many different? There's so many different. There's a bunch of different people that are going to be putting out a Steam console. And yeah, which should be absolutely amazing. And hopefully he'll tell you what the prices range from. They took it out? What? Really? Oh, don't tell me that. Not take it out. There are currently 15 different companies allowed to make them. Each one has different specs depending on what they want to put in them. Price of cheap to astronomical. As soon as Valve stops getting hacked. Prices are from expensive to more expensive, right, Bigfoot? Prices range from $450 to $6,000. Hello. Ouch. Appreciate that, Death Metal. Steambox. Yeah, man. Yeah, but haven't you gotten games off of Steam? Fantastic. Don't you have any Steam games? Or no? Or you don't buy Steam games? You know what? I haven't packed this one time, have I? Maybe when I first started. Wow. And I've actually hit that grinder every single time. Not twice, this time. 3 times. Well, if you would let me back up, it would be... Oh my goodness. You know what? Guess what we're going to do? We're going to go this way. Because I am absolutely driving like a nubhead right now. Without question. Third time's a charm. If you say so, man. Maybe I have packed it down every time. Can't remember. I can't remember. Keep your computer. Well then, yeah, but you're not afraid of getting hacked if you're buying Steam games then. It'd be the same thing, right? Beast at 6,000. Not a pterodon, right? Exactly. Steam machine. It's all good, Death. Yeah, they did. Well, anybody can get DDoS, bro. You know? Anybody can get DDoSed. Hey. 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 What's up, hey? How you doing today? What's up, Jacob? Ooh, that's cool, Death. Right, right, right. Hello, Mad Truck. How are you, man? Are you better now? Did death let you out of your corner and you're good now? See, when I was a kid, I used to get these marks on my forehead because my dad used to put me in the corner. You know what I'm saying? You go sit in that corner for a little. He didn't call it timeout back then. He said you go sit in the corner. So, hopefully you're good now. I need to buy a... Why? No, 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 no. Listen, once I do it, I haven't done it in a few times, so... Whoops. I haven't done it in a few dumps, so that's why it's being such a pain. I forgot to. I just dumped and took off. Go sit in the corner, right? You beat my car? Well, that's cool. It didn't take you too long to do it, Jacob. Jacob is now playing Forza 6 there, Death Metal. Maybe you and him can race sometime. You're getting the belt. Is that what yours used to say, Zomp? I hear you, man. Oh, don't start that crap, Scooter. The belt and the paddle, right? You got the plastic spoon? Night races in 6 are brutal. Right, right. They can be if you knock your headlights out, but yeah, I know what you're talking about, Crash. Yeah. Can't drink and drive, that's right. It did? Yeah, you're right, it did. Couldn't breathe straight. Yeah, rain races they're ridiculous in that game. It's absolutely absurd. They took it too far. They didn't know what they were doing. They just threw them in there. Nobody races with big puddles like that on the ground, man. And that much rain. It's retarded. That just shows how much they know. They like cars. That's all they know. Turn 10 likes cars. As far as knowing anything about racing, really? I find it very hard to believe. And if they took out time and played their game more often, maybe it wouldn't be getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But we won't go down that road. Didn't learn your lesson either, right? Hey man, every whooping I got I deserved. I can say that. No, they don't know jack about this, but you're right. Oh, they had to put right. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna have to do a lot more than that. I'm gonna tell you right now. They're gonna have a lot more than that to do. Project Cars is nowhere near done. And if they're gonna keep up with them, they got a lot of work to do. Turn 10 and Forza's ever going to keep up with Project Cars. They're already behind. And they're what, 6 years ahead of the game than Project Cars as far as making games. Project Cars puts out one game. And Forza's already behind the 8-ball. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I bet you never made that mistake again. Oh, dynamic weather. Dude. Yeah. That Project Cars shows you what people can do when they take the time out to do it right. When they really care. You know, yes, they had a bad launch. I'll give them that. They had a bad launch. They had a great launch as far as the wheel users were concerned. Well, okay, wait, time out, back up. They had a decent launch as far as wheel users. There were still a lot of things that were wrong with the game. They got nervous. It was their first game release. They'd already pushed it back twice. They didn't want to do it again, so they forced it when they shouldn't have. They have since fixed 98% of the problems that they had in the game when the game was first released. If you haven't played Project Cars since they've updated it, you need to revisit it. And they are bringing a ton of new things to Project Cars. So it is going to be an amazing game. Project Cars 2. Yeah, they know. SMS knows motorsports, right? Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm. You just gave my car a ticket at Tokyo Drifting. Yeah, that dude will do it. And that's the other thing about your drivatars on there. It's a joke, man. Everybody drives the same. They just have different names over top of them. And They think people are stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's what cracks me up. Oh, you are synced up with your Drivatar, 98% sync. Shut up, man. There ain't no syncing, no nothing. They're all preset with different names on them. And the guys that are faster, that are higher up on the leaderboards or whatever, that they picked out when the game first started, they have a higher difficulty level for drive. It has nothing to do. They're just... Turn 10 is immature, man. They're very extremely immature. I mean, and they think that we're stupid. That's part of their problem. They're suit and tie guys. They don't race the game. They don't play the game. 90% of them don't know how to race a racing game. They suck at it. If you don't believe me, go watch one of their streams sometime. Look up Forza Motorsport on Twitch. They're a joke at best. You're gonna stop, dude. So when you have people putting out a game and working on a game that don't even, and they've admitted it on stream and in the forums, they don't play the game that often. You know, what are you doing, man? You know? Obviously the game is it's gonna start tanking because they don't understand motorsport. They don't know what people want. They don't want to listen to anybody. They think they know everything and they don't know jack. So you won your first race? Cool, fantastic. Get right? They all do, man, Crash. They all do. I don't know what that is. I think they put a little extra on the friends list to bump you. You know what I'm saying? You wind up being on somebody's friends list. They want to take you out all the time. I don't know. I don't play it as much as I should. You know, this came out. This DLC came out after I got Forza 6. I got Forza 6 because, you know, I had played 1,000 hours, 1,100 hours on this game, and I just needed a little change. So, but then this DLC came out, and that put a stop to Forza 6. And then I kind of ventured back in and started playing Project Cars a little bit again, and then took a break from racing and started streaming this, and now Ark's out, so yeah. It's been a while since I've raced, man. On a consistent basis. Yeah, right. Now, Jacob, I've told you before, man. It's a PG. It's a PG stream, dude. Keep it clean, bro. Yeah, I know, Death. We're gonna, man. Well, that wasn't you, Fantastic. What are you saying sorry for? Next, it will be Ark. You have to tame your cars before you can drive them. That's it. I was talking to Jacob there, Fantastic. Not you, buddy. Scooter was considering working for Turn 10. Hey, listen, listen, if you know how to smack them people around and tell them they need to get, when they hear a pop, like, or I can't do it. You know what I mean? You know, they need to wake up, man. They just need to wake up and listen to people. I don't know. What, your very first race? Oh. Nope. You gotta go get some food? Alright, Crash. Come back and see us, man. Or not. Well, good seeing you, dude. Have a good night if you don't make it back in. Yeah, somebody needs to help them, Scooter. They need help bad. Get up. Get up. What? What? Son's playing Minecraft in the same room and keeps asking me how to do some things. So if I seem lost at times, that is why. Hey, Fantastic. At least you have an excuse, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're right, Death. I mean, we can't make it any worse than it already is. Yeah, and how about that? Because we actually care, you know? There's a change. Yeah, I don't know how you can just take things. People make no sense to me, man. Project Cars just keeps doing things that Turn 10 says they can't do. It's amazing. Oh, we run at 60 frames per second. I'll tell you what, give us 30. Give us night. Not that I care about the rain, but, dude, make it believable. Make it progressive. Take some time out. Quit copy and pasting stuff. Calling it a racing game. You know? Oh, there is no rain. There's not really any rain. Not really any rain in Dubai, so that's why we didn't have any at Yas Marina. Really? Really? So the tracks that don't have night, what? They don't have night there? Huh? Guy's an idiot, man. He's a complete idiot. That's why they deserve what they get. That's all I'm going to tell you. They are going to have to step up and step up and step up and step up to where Project Cars is going to be. Project Cars had a rough start, but they have put out an amazing game. And for their very first game, you compare that game to what Turn 10 put out and Forza 1. I understand it's two different consoles, but give me a break. These guys knocked it out of the park, man. Killed it. Progressive rain, sim-like driving. I mean, you just don't do stuff like that. And these were the Need for Speed guys. Just remember, people forget that. Okay, that's SMS, Need for Speed, right? Arcade version. You know, these dudes like put down the arcade stuff and said, you know what? These people want a real racing game. And I bet you a lot of them used to play Forza and was like, dude, this game sucks now, right? I bet you they did. I bet you some of them did. And they said, man, we can do this better. I know we can do this better. And that's exactly what they did. Where is... I'm already in that. What am I looking for? Oh, I know what I'm looking for. My brain. That's what I'm looking for. It's never night at Bathurst, right? Yeah, that's a mouthful right there, man. It's the only time you actually have an excuse. I hear you, fantastic. Trying to read chat, sorry. Some people know what they need to do to make improvements. It was their, you're right, it's their cash cow. But see, it's our turn now. It's the gamers' turn now, because the fact is that Forza has not had any competition in years to speak of. It was supposed to be Gran Turismo, and we all know what happened with that game. And that's been it. You know, so if people aren't just buying the crap that Turn 10 is dishing out anymore, because Project Cars is sitting back and going, nope, we did it. Nope, we did it. Nope, we're gonna do it. This is what we're working on. We're bringing in rally. We're bringing in snow. We're gonna have it in our game, and it's gonna be sim-like, and it's gonna be correct, and it's gonna be right. And we're going to have progressive weather. And it's going to be amazing. And, and it's like, Turn 10 just can't sit back and go, we're running it at 60 frames per second, so we can't do that right now. We don't know when we're going to be able to do it. And there's no rain at Bathurst. Have a nice day. It's just, or no rain at Yas Marina. There's no rain in Dubai, so, yeah. Just stupid crap that they come up with. They're just not going to be able to do it anymore. So, it's the best thing for us. We're going to get a better racing game because of it. And either Forza's going to step up, or they're going to get stepped on. That's how it's gonna be, man. The Marines don't have brains. I will find you, Zomp. I have ways of finding you. Where's the telephone? I'm gonna make a phone call. What's up, Bloody Mark 31? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for that follow, my friend. I do appreciate that. Very happy that you liked the stream enough to follow it. Thank you and welcome. Oh, right? Wow, fantastic. That's a huge nail you hit right on the head, brother. Huge nail. Just crushed it. Crushed it. Oh, God. Oh. uh, he's all right. He's all right. So. Oh, God. Whoa, get back there. Trailer. You don't want to be the one that was cut in half, right? Oh, that's funny. You think a loader will pack it down faster, man? Actually, the Trax is the heaviest. I'd have to weigh these out. Yeah, I bet you this one isn't too heavy. I bet you it's pretty light. We'd be talking about the, excuse me, the New Holland. Because I think the New Holland is the heaviest loader. But I don't know if it's heavier than this. I mean, I could find out with this setup. Because it's all by weight. Actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the heaviest piece of equipment in the game is the quad track. I think that's the actual heaviest, but I'm not going to go spend 400 grand just to pack down silage. I mean, that would just ruin me. Reckless, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back. I know you've been in here before, man. I know I've seen that tag before. How you doing tonight? It's good to have money if you don't spend it, right? I hear you, man. Yeah, but the pack silage, that's pretty... Dude, I might as well get it gold-plated. Right? Go spend a couple mil and get it gold-plated. Or 10, why not? The awesome Wade, what's up, man? By doing what I'm doing right here, brother. You're watching it. And you do it for, over 500 hours. And you too can have no life and 8.5 million. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm good, Reckless. Thank you for offering, man. I appreciate it. No hurries in here, man. No hurries or worries. Doesn't bother me that they're sitting. I'll get to them when I get over there. It'll be all right. Actually, I want to start that. I am going to start the sower. Want to get him rocking here. Always check your sower to make sure you're sowing the right stuff. Actually, I do need to get 2 of these. Should really have 2 of them. Give it a gold grill, right? $4.2 billion. Nuh-uh. See, but I don't cloud my skies with windmills and solar panels. It's not about the money, brother. I enjoy the game, man. I enjoy the game. 6th field, you're certainly the tortoise in the race. Yeah, but you got a nice farm on PC, I'm sure. Fantastic. Without question. Fantastic's losing it, man. I want $1 trillion. What? What? Harvest in a circle so the fields around are... Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, I like it a lot, Reckless. This, if there is any DLC that anybody's thinking about getting, this is the one to get, the gold edition. This is the one to get, without question. The map is awesome. The new vehicles are awesome. Especially this piece of equipment and that truck right there are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Poop Slice, what's up, man? Long time no see. Where you been, bro? Yeah, and I have it, and basically that's what I'm saying. And it's like the skid steer also. People are all JCB. Well, You know what? I've turned up the speed on the time on the arms, and I still don't like the JCB front loader. You know, I prefer the lib. I use the New Holland for the heavier stuff in logging. Okay, but I prefer the lib for wood chips, or when I used to use it for silage. So, you know, in the IT runner, like I said, I have to force myself to use it because there's so much other things that are already in the game, you know. Now the skid steer is pretty cool. I do like it. Would I have spent that money for one piece of equipment? Hindsight being 2020, I don't know, man. Maybe. I don't know. But this one right here was a no-brainer. It was absolutely worth it, without question. The worst one, the worst DLC in my opinion in this game, the absolute worst for the Xbox One, and I do believe it's the same for the PlayStation 4, is the New Holland Harvester, Forage Harvester. I think that is the most ridiculous price for one piece of equipment that you already have in the game, and only saved you $50,000 in game for it. Was the Forage Harvester, the chaff machine, the New Holland chaff machine, with a shorter head on it. It was just that, and people, oh well, you know, the Crone had been in the game for so many years, so somebody wanted a different piece of equipment for $8. I just think that was too much. So if there's the worst, it would be the New Holland for the Xbox One. New Holland Forage Harvester, or whatever your chaff machine. The best would be this one right here. And then the one below it is, I would have to say, probably the JCB, only because of the skid steer, and it's the only skid steer in the game. And then it would have to be the IT runner, and then the New Holland pack, or the New Holland thing. So yeah, if there was any DLC that I would buy, it would be this one, hands down. Found a new job? Well, that's good. And that's my opinion on it, right? I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm no farm sim guru, man. It's just, I played a little bit of the game, and just a little bit. And it's, you know, it's, this is the bomb, man. This thing right here especially. When they put this in here at 200,000 versus the, whether it's 395 or whatever for the New Holland, or 412 for the Crone, this thing at, what is it, 295 or 229 or whatever it is, it's awesome. This thing is amazing. And this map is beautiful. They really did. They didn't do a copy and paste job like from Bjornholm or Westbridge. They didn't do it. They did not do it. They took their time and they made a really great, different map. So it's well worth the $14.99 or whatever it is for the Xbox One, in my opinion. If you had 20 bucks, you get it on PC, yeah. Yeah, closer to 2. It's got to be closer to 2, man. Yeah. Absolutely insane. Some people would say, whoa, hey, man, let me take you in the trailer, bro. Just a little gameplay time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Matthew. How you doing, man? Welcome back. I think I've seen you in here before. I do believe. Pretty sure. My memory's kind of shot, so I could be wrong, but it wouldn't be the first time. But yes, absolutely worth it on PC or Xbox, without question. And I'm assuming it's the same game on PS4 as the Xbox, so absolutely worth it. Selling just the game for $10, that's awesome, man. That's a great deal. That's a great deal. If you've never played this game before and you can get it for $10 on the PC, you better jump on that. I would jump all over that. Now, the PC New Holland pack is different. So, you need to talk to people that have the PC version. That's not what I'm speaking of. I am speaking of the Xbox One version of the New Holland pack. I do believe the PC version comes with the loader, which you just might want to get that. I don't know what else it comes with, but I got unfolded earlier. That's right. Yes, this is, yep, Antoine, this is the one with the DLC. 6-wheel drive. It has multiple steering, front axle and the rear axle of the tractor itself, which is awesome. It hooks all the trailers, whether it be fifth wheel, straight hook, or low. And that's layman's terms. I know there's other ways of saying it, but the low hook trailer like this one, or the straight hook trailer like the one behind it that has a straight bar, or the fifth wheel. It'll haul them all. It has more horsepower and is half the price of the last truck that was in the game, the Man. And another axle. The Man only had 2 axles. This one has 3. This map and this truck alone, in my opinion, is worth the $14.99. This thing is awesome. But there's so much more available. There's a whole new tractor line. That forager right there. There's a couple new harvesters. What else? I forget. They basically helped you out a lot on some of the things on price-wise to start you out, to help you out. You know, that's the cool thing about it. Half price for this truck, half price for that chaff machine over there of what they used to be. So it's amazing, man. Comes with JCB. Check them out. Nice. I mean, PC's always better. Yeah, when I was talking about the packs, guys, when I was talking about DLC, I'm talking about Xbox. I don't have... You need to talk to PC guys. They have the PC version. What is that? Grandman Gamer? Is that how you say that? Graham Man Gamer or Graham Man Gamer or how do you say that? Oh my goodness. Cool, cool. Yeah, let's keep it clean, Matthew. PG, man. PG stream, brother. Yeah, 24 bucks, dude, is well worth it. I mean, dude, listen. You know, if you've never played this game before and you're getting it on PC, dude, I drop a 40 in a heartbeat. I'm just telling you. And I'm not talking about a 40-ounce Bud either, man, or beer, or whatever you want to say, or whatever. I'm talking 40 bucks on the game. You know, if you had to get JCB, this pack, you know, the game itself, the base version, I mean, it's worth it. Absolutely, without question. There's no doubt. No doubt. You're talking, especially for the PC, all the mods on it. Please, absolutely worth 40. If you're not paying $40 with all that stuff, you're getting a deal. You're getting a deal for the PC version. You get a map and 20 vehicles, yeah. Oh, Xbox is well worth the $14.99 for this expansion pack, without question. You got a bounce crippler? All right, buddy. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, dude. I appreciate it, man. Graham Man Gamer. Graham. Yeah, that's what I thought I said. I did say that, right? Graham Man Gamer. Graham Cracker. So Graham Man Gamer. Welcome. How you doing tonight? I just missed that reading that. Yeah, graham cracker. Yep, there you go. That's what I recommend. That's for the PC. Fantastic's talking about the PC, man. $20 gigs? Nice. I said, I want to cruise on, Holmes. Yeah, I watch all kinds of, man. I've seen all kinds of cool stuff, man. Different people have the PC version playing it. And the mods on there are just ridiculous. I mean, they're cool. Some of them are a little bit crazy, in my opinion. They go a little bit over the top, but a lot of them are amazingly cool. Terrible. Gotta go. See you later. All right, Antoine, take it easy, man. Nice meeting you, dude. Talking with you, hanging out. Have a good night, buddy. I'll be back Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you got time and you think about it, come on back, brother. Oh yeah, it's sure. If I had the money and the land, yeah, I'd like to give it a shot just to see. You know, it's a lot of work. It's no joke. Oh, you got a terabyte on yours? Yeah. All right, Reckless. Take it easy, man. Have a good night, buddy. You still control it all from one panel. Right? Fantastic. That's funny. Haven't done much interior tonight. My bad. Oh, I thought I was at 100. I was like, oh, I wouldn't messed up again, but I didn't. And the teleporters too, right? 40 acres, yeah. Yeah, that'd be a handful. I do agree with that. Let me get these guys going while I'm just chilling. Yeah, I might be joining the PC race here soon, man. I got the green light from the wife, so we discussed it. And we're probably not going to be moving as quickly as I thought we were going to be. Or trying to move as quickly as I thought we were going to be. So, and because my daughter got an iPod for Christmas, and somebody sent us some information on Windows 10 in a Windows 10 format, or using Windows 10 in a format that is ran. And we have Windows 7 on my computer, and it would not open it, but it opened it up on her iPod. And then my wife connected the iPod to the printer and printed out the information that she needed from the attachment. And she looked at me, and I said, listen, it's a 10-year-old computer. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I need a whole new system. Everything. Tower, motherboard, everything. From the ground up. And she looked at me and she's like, do it. Do it. I said, all right. Done. Done and done. So yeah, at some point in the very near future, I will be joining that race. So yeah. Not that I will forget about my Xbox One counterparts. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. At least not for the first month. All right, Graham, take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. Nice talking with you. Nice meeting you. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm not. No. I'm not saying that I'm going to do the Windows 10 thing. I still think that it's not completely worked out yet. I still think that there's things that are messed up with it. But it's just I need a new computer. That's just all there is to it. You're talking 2000. Well, it's 11 years now. 2005. All original parts. Pentium 4 processor. Yep. So, I mean, it works great. It's just I need an upgrade. Upgrade. All my machines are Windows 10 Enterprise, and I love it. Won't go back. Yeah, I hear you. I think that you have to restart a lot of things. Like one guy was telling me how he uninstalled everything, saved his files and stuff on a file, saved all of his stuff on files, and then loaded up the Windows 10. Like a lot of people leave it on there, they'll leave Windows 7 on there, and then they'll just hit upgrade to Windows 10. And they were having a lot of problems with that, I guess. That was one thing. I tried it on mine, and it totally screwed up the font. Like, it was like kids' font. And I couldn't fix it. Could not fix it. The screen, all the words were big and huge, and the screen was out of proportion, and I did everything I could to try to fix it right, and it just wouldn't do it right, and I gave up. I was done. I was like, I'm out of here. So I put Windows 7 back on it. But you send me the infos tomorrow. What you waiting on, Grabby? What you waiting on? Nah, I know. Just busy week. I understand, man. I appreciate it, though. No, you can't leave the Xbox. I won't, dude. I won't. Well, not a, dude, I mean, come on, bro. You got to think about it now, right? Think about what we've been talking about. Farm sim on the computer. Can you imagine playing Project Cars on the computer? What? With a Logitech steering wheel? What? Come on, bro. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me playing the PC version of Ark? What? Sorry. Refresh and install the new solid state drives. Yeah, I got you. No upgrades here. Busy. I have a farm to run. Man, that farm should run itself. What are you talking about, dude? No, I'm just kidding. It's all good, Grabby. I appreciate you helping me, man. You got an Xbox One gunning? Well, cool, man. Awesome. Glad to hear it. It's the best, in my opinion, of the consoles. Now, I haven't played the PS4, but I've heard a lot better things about Xbox Live than I have about PSN Network or whatever it is they have over there. So a whole nother world, yeah. Oh, I don't doubt it, Bigfoot. I don't doubt it. Where's my... Oh, it's over there. Does it need to be emptied? Can't remember. See, it was only just a few minutes ago that I had that stupid thing. Now I forget what's in it. Let me just drive down here real quick. They broke today? Yeah, but the G... Well, G27? Really? That's the... Wait, is that the new one? Yeah, that is the new one. Well, you gotta quit stomping on them so hard, Grabby. I mean, you know, the big old lead foot. Now that stinks, man. That stinks. You got farm sim on it? That's cool, Gunnin. Oh, this guy ain't full. Why did I park him over here? Let's get him out of the way. Yeah, it's good on the Xbox One. I'm thankful that Farm Sim came to the Xbox One. I had to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. It was brutal, man. So happy when they brought Farm Sim to the Xbox One. Oh, Gravy, your trip, man. Gravy drifting the mowers while he's mowing. Oh, you were sick on Christmas, Gunnin? That stinks, man. Hate to hear that. That stinks. Alright, we're full. Got to open your presents, but didn't get to play all. Yeah, that's rough right there, man. Hold on. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I caught it, and then it came back around on me. I knew it. I always come down that hill too fast, man. I knew. As soon as I caught it the first time, it was going to come back around again. See, if I had a wheel, I'd have been able to catch that. Ethan, I thought you were already. I thought you were already following me. Thought Mr. Ethan the farmer was already following. How you doing, Ethan the farmer? I could have sworn, man. I don't remember too much, but anyways, welcome or welcome back. Thank you very much for that follow. I do appreciate that. Very happy that you like the stream enough to follow it. Thank you and welcome. That's like way too easy. You think? All right, did you draw the line there, Grabby? Man, moved on. I hear you, man. Are you sure? Oh God. I'd have to say over half of what you do is way too easy, but you know, not that I wouldn't be doing it if I had the PC version, but you know, just saying. You want to buy the DLC, but I am licensed, transferred with my friend's brother. I don't want to buy the DLC and lose the game. Brother, you are asking the wrong person about that, my friend. I have no idea. Give him the money and have him buy the DLC. How about that? Did you do that? I don't know if that'll work or not. It's license transferred. Give him the money, have him buy the DLC, and then you get the DLC. I don't know. Maybe. Monster truck mod. I hear you. I'm going to snap this on my Xbox while playing Farm Sim. Cool. Sounds like a deal, man. I don't remember this being this big, man. I'm going to tell you what. It's quite the field right here. Or I guess maybe I should say I don't remember it taking this long, but maybe it's because I was messing around too much with the forage harvester. Guess I could start that sower over there. Let me do that. I'm sitting here. No, I want to go this way. Where is he? There you are. Should grab another one of these. Shoddy? 200133. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for that follow. I do appreciate that. Very happy that you like the stream enough to follow it. Thank you and welcome. John Deere, what's up, man? It's going excellent. How you doing tonight, buddy? Just doing a little wheat, man. Harvesting the wheat thing. No backhoe. Imprisoned. Nope. That didn't sound right. What did I say? What are we talking about? Wait, what did I do wrong, man? Did I say it wrong? Shoddy? All right, Bigfoot. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. See you again soon, man. This is an X-Bone. Xbox One, John Deere. Doing a little wheat, man. What you talking about, bruh? That's what I'm doing, a little wheat. Oh, is he done? He is done. All right, well. Snap. And I'm gonna tell you something fantastic. If your drug of choice is wheat, you got problems. That's all I'm saying, man. You got some problems. Woo! That's a Jeff Foxworthy line right there. You might be a redneck if your drug of choice is wheat. Oh, man. X-Bone R. Oh. Funny Bigfoot. You just had to throw that in there before he left, you know? Peace. Whoa. Did I put... I can't remember if I put a washer. I thought I put a pressure washer over there, but I can't remember. Looks like it get boring quick. No, man. Nope. It is a blast, dude. You like getting satisfaction for doing things? Or getting the satisfaction of doing things? Pretty cool, man. Surprisingly addictive. Don't ask why. I don't mind people being in here that are mature. And I'm not talking to you in prison. Not yet. I was actually talking to Mad Trucker. Mad Truck. Mad Truck. This set American equipment mod, 4-wheel dual high power machine. I always test them before I use. I take off, get up to speed, and turn as sharp as I can. See if it rolls, spins out, what happens. Well, what did you expect it to do? Wait a minute. It's a what? Big 4-wheel dually high-powered machine. Four-wheel, dually, high-powered machine. I guess it wouldn't come off the ground, would it? I guess it wouldn't, would it? Maybe not. Where am I at here? Right here. Oh, the out. Okay, okay. I got you. Not the inside wheels. It leaned into the corner. And the outside. Wow, that's totally retarded. It doesn't even make any sense. Yo, Per, what's up, man? Watch videos? Watch videos, my friend. There's plenty of people that have plenty of videos on it. Watch streams. And watch videos. You can start off at Bjornholm and YouTube. Go on to YouTube and punch in gold coins. And that'll help you get started. Bjornholm is considered the beginner's map. There's a lot of little things, extra things that help you out to make money. Oh no. That went this way and I got stuck. Because I went that way and got turned past. Yay! Alright. Oh wait, you know what? Hold the phone. No, I'm good, Buggy Freak. Appreciate it. There it is, Coyote. That's who did it. That's who was the one that gave me the information on the... Ah! That was the one. What's up, Coyote? On the trailer. Uh-oh, it's doing it again. Woo! We caught it. Caught it. Yeah, buddy. Don't get in a hurry. And don't get caught up in the crazy money. Yoper. Don't worry about the money necessarily. Gold coins are going to help you get started. It's going to fill all your silos up to 200,000 liters for everything once you get all the gold coins. But none of the other maps have gold coins. But be smart about what you're buying. It's about doing hard work, not quick and easy and fast. And, you know, if that's your deal, then you'll play the game for maybe a month, and then you won't play it no more. So take your time, man. Oh, I need some petrol. Some fuelage. Take your time is my advice. Don't listen to the people that have put up windmills and solar panels and let their game run and all that other kind of crap. If you want to do farming, real farming, and do some logging isn't so bad if done properly. But other than that, enjoy yourself, man. It's about relaxing and having a good time and just enjoying the game. It's the only advice I can give you, my friend. On that note, yeah. Started it again? How come? You gonna start a unicorn farm? Okay, man. Clay Bob 22, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for that follow, my friend. I do appreciate that. Very happy that you like the stream enough to follow it. Thank you and welcome. Got rid of a lot of my cows, man, and I still haven't fed them yet. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. At some point, I'm sure they're going to get hungry. But I had a bunch of feed in there for, no, we don't want to start him yet. Let's... guy going? I might have to stop him. I just might have to. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. But hey, you do you, man. You gotta do you. That's all I can tell you. Whatever works. Try a new map, yeah. Whoops. Hey, what are you doing there, Bubba? Yeah, Grabby thinks everybody's on PC, man. He thinks everybody's on PC. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. What the... Just got that wheat in. Need to check and see how much the harvest was. Oops. Wrong button. Just do that. Oh, he's right there. think everything froze on my computer. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, maybe not. Sorry. My computer is acting up. I have to get a bigger hammer. See how much wheat we got. Turn this corner right here down this next aisle. So I got this here from my, this is right next to my silage plant there. So wheat over here, barley over there. Makes it a lot easier. What did I get? See, that's not bad, man. That's not bad. That's pretty close, I'm going to tell you. Pretty close in breaking up the map evenly. Like that. I did a pretty good job with that. Pat on the back. Almost 300,000 for everything. Well, not, and I haven't harvested everything yet, but for the most part. Not bad. Yeah, okay. No time soon, my friend. I can promise you that. Yeah, it'll be a while before I do another one of those. Because I have a feeling. Funny. Yeah, oh yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it, man. I had a good time. And I will eventually. This will be the last map. Well, which I'm sure they're going to end up coming out with another one. But, be the last one in the trio that I'll have to do. A full map harvest on. And I'm having a funny suspicion it's going to take every bit of the 19 hours. As did the West Ridge. I don't know why, but I think it's going to be close to that. Yeah, on PC, we can use one of my servers. Set up a whole map harvest together. That might be a plan, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop that guy. I don't want him taken up. Go. Buying it for the PS4. Cool, Poop Slice. Well, that's good, man. Glad to hear it. Hope you enjoy it. Yep. Yep. Sugar beets. Yep. This is true, Coyote. Yeah, Draki Slayer had talked about that a while ago, man. Yep. And I'm thinking what they're trying to do is, in my opinion, that they've done with the man truck and then this harvester. Oh, excuse me. And now the and then it's going to be the sugar beet harvesters. It's the things that cost close to $400,000. They're trying to get them for less. Now I know the man truck didn't cost close to 400, but in getting things at half price, I don't know. Because those are pretty expensive and people have to wait a long time. A lot of times, I highly recommend people waiting until the very last things that they do are sugar beets and potatoes. Because of the harvesters being $479,000 a piece. So, they might be bringing some stuff that are along those lines of being half price of what they are now, which would be great. Yeah, you should like it. You should like it, Slice. a lot of fun, man. You've watched me play it for a while. Yeah. Yeah, it's a blast, man. I have somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 hours. 1,500, well, maybe that might be exaggerating just a little bit. I know it's at least 15. Maybe 15 and 1,800 hours in this game. So you do it for the right reasons. It's thoroughly enjoyable. You don't worry about the money. The money will come. You know, get into the fruits and alternate at least 3 of them when you start out. I recommend barley, canola, and wheat. Do 2 harvests of each, and then 2 harvests, sell, 2 harvests, sell, 2 harvests, sell. By the time you get back to the other one, it'll be the one you originally started at. You'll have it back up to the price that it was when you first started selling it. And then go from there, man. I have a video showing you how to get started on this map on normal. This one's set on hard. I recommend that if you don't have any experience in this game, I would highly recommend starting it out on normal. It is definitely doable on any map on normal. If you don't have any experience, it's more than doable. But for the people that have done Westbridge and Bjornholm, and this is for the Xbox One because the PC users got a lot of other maps that they do, but for the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4 guys, if you've done Bjornholm and you've done Westbridge, Sosnovka is the map to start doing on hard. It's absolutely a definite challenge, but they have, in my opinion, excuse me, goodness, sorry about that. They've gone out of their way to make it easier for you to do it on hard. Believe it or not. The way that they have the map set up, it's much easier to do it on hard than it is to do Bjornholm or Westbridge on hard. Farm Simulator, right? Oh, it was good, Slice. Thanks for asking, man. How was yours? $212 so far. It adds up quick, fantastic. You'll be surprised. It adds up extremely fast. Awesome, Slice. Glad to hear it, man. Yeah, I used to say that this comes with its own time vacuum. Time will just disappear on you. You'll start playing, and before you know it, you look up at the clock, and 3 hours are gone. Just like that. What just happened, dude? I don't understand. And I don't care what you're doing, and people that have been here before know what I'm saying. I don't care what you're doing in this game. Everything has a process. There is nothing in this game that doesn't have a process to it. But if you love the process, it doesn't feel like work. You know, if you enjoy the process, it doesn't feel like work. Whoop, we're full. The new job you got? All right, man, I'm listening. Wait, is this an inside joke? Are you being serious? Oh, I forgot to check the high demand, didn't I, guys? I didn't even think about it. I totally forgot about it. Let me check the high demand. I didn't even look. 1,300. What was it normally? It was like 8? 16 hours. That's not going to be enough. I'll only have a few hours to empty it out if I wait to try to unload all of this. I wonder if I can do it in a few hours. No. Wait a minute. I might be able to. Takes 12 in-game hours for this to pop. So I'll have 4 hours. You know what? I'll have plenty of time. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to do what Coyote said, and I'm going to go deliver that other stuff and push this high demand. We're going to give it a try, Coyote. Are you still in here? I don't know if he's still in here. But he said if you get a, you get a high demand. I know I haven't done it with a high demand, but I've done it with the other stuff where, you start selling one thing, all of a sudden everything else starts going up. So, I think we can get this, we can probably push this high demand. Because I know for a fact that within 4 game hours, and using that piece of equipment right over there, I can empty both of these rows out, without question. I know I can. Let me go get this last little bit down here and I'll pack it. I think I just challenged myself. I do believe I just gave myself a challenge, Mom. I do believe. It's different, a whole lot different. 800 for silage, that's what I thought. Doesn't work for silage. What? Well, I'm glad you told me that, dude. Oh, it's only for the other stuff? Okay. What is it, Slice? Wait a minute. What did you say now? Wait a minute. Picking up dead people. For real. No way. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, brother. I don't know about that. Slice. Good luck with that, man. I don't think that's for me, my friend. Never tested on which. Okay. All right. So we're not going to push it. We're just going to... I'm still going to let it go for 12 hours and then try to do it all in 4. You know what? I did 100% in an hour and 15 minutes. I should be able to do it. I should be able to do it. Because I know these aren't at 100. I think they're at 80. Close to 80. These silos over here, they're close to 80. So, I should be able to do it, no problem. No, I haven't sold any of that silage. I mean, no. Not in that row. Uh-uh. Yeah, I mean, before. Fantastic, sure. But when are we talking about? The whole time I've been playing this game? Yeah, I've been selling silage. Absolutely. That's not the only silage that I've had. Oh, yeah, within a demand times. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm going to pop it for 12 hours, man. I mean, I'm not going to do it tonight because I don't really feel like it, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to, did I got some in here. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and cover this, and then I'm going to let it ferment for 12 hours, but I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, I got plenty. That's right. I can empty out the other one while I'm waiting. What am I thinking? And then I'll have this one. Yeah. My brain, dude, is just not even... I was thinking about doing it all at once and having a higher price, but that's not going to happen. So... Yeah, I got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Nah, I won't do that. I'll just start getting rid of it. But that machine over there is the bomb, baby. That is what you need to do silage with. Forget the front loader. And I've done my time in the front loader, trust me. Oh, you're messed up, dude. You're messed up, Slice. Something wrong with you, man. Wait. Just loaded my furnace. Oh, you're talking... Oh, wait. I missed this. Sorry, Slice. Hold on a second. My son late to help the baby, so I had to ask. Yeah. I got high demand for 16 hours. Fantastic. Yeah, you're good. Just loaded my furnace. Burnt the hair on my beard. Now All I can smell is burnt popcorn. Oh my god. I thought you were talking about your job, Slice. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? I didn't even see what Zomp had said. Oh my god. Been doing it your whole life, huh, Zomp? Your whole life? Right? I guess you don't need a brain to be Zomp either, huh? What'd you say about Marines exactly? Huh? Oh. What did you tell me one day? You know, it's the human beings, they do stupid things. It's just the level of stupidity that separates. Oh, those are your words, my friend, not mine. Yours. That's exactly what you said. So there you go. I had to, man. I had to. Didn't. Oh my god. Yup. No brain needed here. You know I'm messing with you, dude. That's too funny. Oh god. C-Web 2001, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say. I'm just assuming you're a male, but... Anyways. Thank you very much for that follow. I do appreciate that. Very happy that you like the stream enough to follow it. Thank you for that. And welcome. Birdman! See, I hope they don't update this because this shouldn't work. For this to work, this actually should be hooked up. But there's nothing here. So. It's all good. Well, at least you didn't burn your face, man. Hair grows back. You got a new Kindle? Too, so now it won't melt down. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse, Congrats on the Kindle there, Gunnin. Alright, we gotta get... Let's see here. What am I doing? We gotta get this... This guy. Going over here, fertilizing this. We need to check on our dude down here. He should still be rolling. So who... this a modded map? No, this is Xbox One there. Dark Mike, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. This is Xbox One, no mods. This is the DLC map for the gold pack for Xbox One. Sosnovka. Have you checked to see if the Birdman will hook up to the wood chipper? Have you? Obviously you haven't, or you wouldn't be asking me. No, I haven't. Man, all I've been doing in this game so far now is mow and baling it and selling them. Leo, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. That explains it. That explains it. Yeah, no, I haven't tried, but that's a good question. I mean, if it doesn't need one, that's a good question, Coyote. If it doesn't need one, then it might work for the wood chipper. Yeah. It just might. That's a heavy wood chipper, though. I guess it would be alright. You could use the smart tracks with it. Yeah, I'd appreciate you checking it out. Let me know. That'd be interesting. All you've been doing so far is mowing and baling it. Mowing and baling it and selling it. Why are you doing that? Why, Leo? Why are you not mowing and putting it in the biogas plant? Just curious. I mean, unless that's what you want to do in your own game. But you're going to make a bunch more money doing it over here at the biogas plant and dumping that chaff in here and letting it sit for 12 hours and then getting paid. Just saying, my friend. Just saying. Unless you're just into mowing and that's what you want to do, I'd say the process that you're doing is hindering you a little bit. Yeah, but for as long as it's taking you to do that, you can process a lot more doing this. A lot more. The time that you're wasting baling it, you could be mowing other fields and advancing them by 12 hours, paying the extra $2,000 and mowing them again and bringing them in here. Just saying. It's a lot of work, my friend. It's a lot of bales, and that's a lot of work. Right, it is. I wouldn't recommend doing the cows are expensive to start. You know, it's a lot of extra equipment that you got to buy. Listen, Leo, I'm just gonna recommend this to you, my friend. Not, you know, you play the game the way you want to. If you like doing bales, if that's what your deal is, or if somebody you know started out doing that and they recommended it to you, And you don't ever have to watch another video again. But I recommend going to my YouTube channel and watching how to get started on normal on this map to help you out. And there's no cheats. It's not any of that other jazz. It's straight up. I don't play that. I don't do that mess. I don't do solar panels or wind turbines or any of that other jazz, but it will help you out a lot. It'll make your life a lot easier. Baling that stuff and wrapping it is a huge waste of time for the money that you're getting. Huge waste of time. And in this game, trust me, everything has such a process that time is literally money in this game. Well, awesome. That's the other thing. That's kind of a mistake too, because you're driving that price into the ground. You need to alternate your harvest so that the price stays high every time you're selling it at the highest price. Literally, you're selling that wheat and it's going down, down, down. And if you don't sell it all in 1 hour, it goes down. And by the week, it goes down. So you need to give it time to come back up. I highly recommend doing 2 wheat harvests, then 2 barley harvests, and then 2 canola harvests. No, excuse me, hold on, let me back up. 2 wheat harvests, sell it. 2 barley harvests, sell it. 2 canola harvests, sell it, then go back to your barley. And I guarantee you that your barley price will be right back to where it was when you first started selling it. It'll be right back there. And you won't lose any money. And you won't have to wait for it to come back up. But I highly recommend, there's a YouTube video I did called Showing Someone How to Start Out on Normal on Sosnovka. Alright? And the basics are the same. Now, if you're doing it on Bjornholm or you're doing it on Westbridge, selling the equipment, and this is on normal, selling the equipment and getting started, Puma Plow did an excellent, so I'm not trying to promote just my YouTube channel. Puma Plow did a great video on how to start out on those 2 maps on the Xbox One and the or for the Xbox One. It's a really great way to get started on those 2 maps. As far as selling the equipment, but I would watch mine is actually a 3.5 hour video. It is the stream, but it's at the beginning of the video. It's at the very beginning is when I show people how to do it, and they and you don't have to watch the whole thing, obviously, because it's the whole stream. But it's right at the beginning of it, and I believe it's called showing you or showing someone how to start on normal on Sosnovka. And it will help you a lot, man. Oh, you're on the PC, dude? Well, you got it made. Guys, this is the Xbox One. I can only speak to you about the Xbox One. PC is a totally different animal, but I'm sure it's probably along the same lines. And if you're using something that's modded on the PC and you think that it's difficult, you're not getting any sympathy from me. I can tell you that right now. Right. But you don't have to wait for, you don't need to wait for high demands when you're first starting out. That's ridiculous. There's no reason for that. You're trying to get equipment up. You're trying to, get started, get going. and there's just no reason to sit around and wait on high demands. It's money that's just sitting there, and as few and far between as they are and they come, you could have done 3 harvests by the time you get a high demand on that product. So I don't recommend waiting when you're trying to start out for high demands. If you want to do it on the other 3 products or the other products, like corn maybe, I don't recommend doing potatoes or a okay. I recommend you do it to get 170 that you. My guys. Wow, this thing nuts. But thank you, Dark Mike. No, sir. Welcome. I'm very happy. Wow. This thing. Yeah, refresh, guys. No, no, it's flipping out. Guys, oh man. Might have to. Are we good? No, I'm watching this on my computer, and I don't know. Very interesting. Whoops, I gotta stop. Slow this. This is going serious.